Are you an introvert and you get so nervous about posting, hopping on social media, doing videos that you just cannot build your brand online? Well, I got you because today I'm going to share with you 8 ways on how you can build your personal brand online, even if you are an introvert. All right, so let's get into it. All right, loves. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Coach's Corner office with Elise Michelle. I am a marketing coach for you, and I help coaches just like you market your coaching business the simplest way possible. And today on my live, I want to share with you guys on how to build a personal brand when you're an introvert because I'm with y'all. I know y'all might say, now this girl's not an introvert because look at how her energy is, right? How she smiles. Y'all, look, I am always laughing at myself. I am what my old boss used to say, look, she taught me this because she was an introvert too. She said, look, I'm an introvert full time, but I am an extrovert part time. So right now I am working in my introvert part time hours today. Okay. Hello, Rosa. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being with us. Hola. All right, so guys, let's get into it. But as you know, today's show is sponsored by the Coaching Business Simplified. It is the number one and only business membership for coaches. If you are looking for a place to get more leads, more sales, more clients, then you want to join us inside the Coaching Business Simplified. Inside the Coaching Business Simplified, you get live monthly training to help you market your business the simplest way. You also get done for you content because I know that creating content, knowing what to say online is a beast and you want to make it as simple as possible. So I provide you with done for you content bundles every single month. You also get spotlight coaching with me because you got questions, right? You implement these things. Sometimes things don't go like they like you want them to. So you want to be able to have and get your questions answered. You can do that with a spotlight coaching session with me. And then you also become part of a awesome community of other coaches that are absolutely kicking butt. You can join us inside the Coaching Business Simplified for only $7 for the first 30 days. And then after that, it is $47 a month. It's a steal. That's less than a coffee. If you go to Starbucks and buy coffee every day, that's less than a coffee that you go buy. Okay. When you break it down per day, I think it breaks down to $1.70 some a day. And I know you can't get a coffee for $1. So look, join us inside there. Go there, find out more information so that you can be part of the Coaching Business Simplified community. Yes. Hello, Kim. My girl Kim is on with us. Yes. Woo-hoo. Thank you, Kim, for joining us. Then we also, Rosa says, I am a ambivert, a person whose personality has a balance of extrovert and introvert features. Oh my God. Okay, Rosa. Fancy dancy. Well, Rosa, you know I am 90% introvert. That's the way I like it. But I like showing up for you guys to give you more energy. Y'all feed my energy, and I love showing up for you and sharing this information so that you guys can be CEO coaches, bringing in the dollars. Dollars. All right, so I'm not gonna be silly today. Y'all know I can get silly. Okay, so look, building a person brand online as an introvert make you nervous? We talked about that. Yes, it makes me super nervous to hop on, but I get over it, right? What I learned is that introverts have a special skill that can contribute to a strong personal brand and can use thoughtful strategies to recharge while doing so. Today, I'm going to give you those thoughtful strategies to make that happen. All right. Deborah is on with us. Hello. Deborah is an introvert too. Okay. So, welcome, introverts, right? Welcome, welcome. All right. So, like I mentioned today, we're going to be talking about the 8 ways introverts can build a personal brand online. Okay. So let me know if you are ready because I am about to get started. Let me know if you're ready, 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 ready. All right. Okay. So Number one is that I want you to play to your strengths, right? Most of the time, an introvert are really, really good listeners, right? And we know how to synthesize information and create extraordinary deep insights. This is something that that our clients will absolutely love about us, right? It's because we listen to what you are saying. We know how to take what you're saying and synthesize it into information, into a deep insight of strategies to help people to live their best life, to build their businesses. That is one of the I know is one of my biggest strengths. It's because I'm a listener. I will give you my undivided attention 100%. I am taking notes. And then after you have spilled your soul to me, I come up with a plan for you. That is what the Coaching Business Simplified is all about because I listen to the people who follow me, who subscribe to my YouTube channel, who send me emails, who are on my email list. I listen and I create the products, the training that you need to so that you can be successful online, right? So, Rosa says, you do push us out of our comfort zone in a great way. Great. Awesome. Love it. Love it. So that is number one way. Play to your strengths. I know that there's this saying out here that you should work on your weakness. Girl, leave the weakness in the past, right? Let someone else work on the weakness. You work on the strengths that God gave you so that you can be your best self and that you can help more people. When you are working in your strengths, things become easy for you, right? Although Rosa just said, yes, I push you outside your comfort zone, but I push you step by step. I make little changes so that you don't get so overwhelmed, right? One of the conversations that I had with my husband a couple of days ago was um, that there's a lot of things out here online. Okay, there's a lot of things you can be doing to build your business. There's a lot of things you can be dancing on reels, you can be singing, you can be doing videos, you can be doing there's a lot of things out there. But my energy level can only hold about so much. And if I try to do all those things, and mind you, I could do all those things. I can do a little two-step with some music and point and all this kind of stuff. I've done it, but I cannot do all of those things because it overwhelms me, right? It gets me so it creates this procrastination paralysis in me that I don't do anything. So what I do is that I start to work in my strengths. What my strength is teaching. What my strength is training you. What my strengths are is taking things that are online, synthesizing those things and making it simple for you and putting it all in one place. That's what my strengths are. And that's what I'm telling you as an introvert. As you're building your brand online, you want to work within your strength. Don't try to do things that overwhelm you. Don't do that because all you're going to do is get overwhelmed. I get it. I've been there. Don't do that. I'm here to share with you that you play up the strengths that you have. If you're a good listener, if you're a good note taker, if you're a good synthesizer, if you can take simple things and go in depth with those things, work in those strengths and give those weakness to somebody else to do. Yes. Automate those things. All right. So, number two is to lean into comfortable conversations. Okay. This is what I mean. Although they say we need to step outside our comfort zone, we also need to stay in the conversations and communications that are comfortable with us. So, set boundaries around situations that drain you. That is the example that I just gave you. There are certain things out here about marketing strategies that just drain me, right? I Y'all know that I've said that, right? My being an introvert, my level is very low of what I give out, right? So I do set boundaries around how much energy, where I'm working in my best self. So lean into where you're comfortable, set boundaries. In those boundaries, do your great work. It's okay. I know that there is this hustle mentality out here online that you need to be doing this, and this, right? And I get it. I get caught up in it too. But I have to pull back and say, okay, again, like I mentioned, if I do too much, I'm going to be stepping so far outside of my comfort zone that I'm going to be lost. I'm going to be overwhelmed with all the forest and not know where I am to the point that I'm just going to plot myself down and do nothing. I'm trying to make sure that you don't do that Because yes, social media is absolutely fabulous. It is the easiest way to build your business using social media, and it's free. But you have to put a little work in. And I'm not saying do the hustle thing. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just saying work within your boundaries. Set boundaries, lean into where you're comfortable in the conversation, in your communication. Set those boundaries around situations that drain you. Okay. That's number two. Lean into comfortable communications that work for you. And this also means the platforms that you choose. Okay. If you are more comfortable with building your brand using podcasts, if you are a person who can speak into the microphone and speak into your heart's content without using video, then do podcasting. Okay. Because one of the biggest things that helped me in my business and as well as my clients is position themselves as an expert while they're online. And that is part of building your personal brand. You have to position yourself so that people know that you exist and that people know that you know what you know, right? And so if you are comfortable with doing podcasting, you like the audio version, do podcasts. Drop a signature video, or I'm sorry, a signature podcast every single day. Not single day. What am I talking about? What's going on? And once a week, right? Just like I do this live show once a week, you can drop a podcast once a week. That is your beginning of building your brand. But if you're comfortable with like me, like Kim and Rosa and myself, then do video. Show up once a week, teach something to your people, make an offer, a call to action of some sort, and so that you can start building your personal brand. Again, what I learned in corporate America, if you don't stand out among people, if people don't know you, then you blend into the background. People can't promote people if they don't know you. People can't buy from you if they don't know you. So once a week, find a boundary, find a situation, find an environment that you feel comfortable on. Find a social media platform that you feel comfortable on and work it, girl. Work it. That's what I want you to do, to work it. Okay. So let's go on to number three. Number three is to schedule content in batches. Now, content creation is king. Okay. Consistency is queen. So use a content scheduler so that you can set up and forget it for a while. Creating content is going to be the foundation of your personal brand. And like I mentioned, podcasts and video, blogging, those are forms of content. However, as you are creating this content, you might, something might happen. You might go on vacation, right? And you might skip a week or month. And so you start this momentum and then something happens and you put her out. What I recommend to my clients and to my club members is that let's batch some content. So once I get off this video with you guys, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit over here in my comfortable chair right here in front of my desk, and I am going to batch out a couple of vlogs. I always mess that word out, right? Mess that word up. I'm going to batch this out, and then I am going to schedule it to show up on, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday, right? I haven't decided on what that's day. That's a new thing that I'm doing. So hint, hint, when y'all start seeing some more videos, that's what's going on, right? But I'm going to batch these things. I'm going to schedule it. Now, what I love about YouTube and what I love about Facebook, both of these have a scheduling component to them that is free. So I don't have to purchase some other service, right? Which I've used in the past. I've used Hootsuite, I've used Buffer, I've used Later, right? But then I thought about, you know what? Use the these scheduling platforms that these platforms are providing to allow me to batch my content and schedule it. On Facebook, you can schedule content. On YouTube, you can schedule content. Now, on Instagram, you do have to use a third party service like Later to schedule content. Hopefully, they'll figure that thing out and then we can actually schedule. Oh, you know what? I'm lying. When you use Facebook Creative Studio, you can actually schedule content both on Instagram and on Facebook because Facebook owns Instagram. They allow you to schedule it. So it's inside of your Facebook business page. It's called Creative Studio, and you can schedule content from to Instagram and Facebook as well, right? I think I'm gonna do a training on that just in case you didn't know. But batching content is essential. Choose a day of the week. I like to batch my content on Mondays. Monday is my batching content. It's my creation day anyway, content creation. And so I batch about 2 to 3 videos. Okay. I do this live. And then after my live, I do 2 other videos, really short videos. Some of those videos might be demonstrations, like a how to, or another one might be a straight talking head video of me and, me talking to the camera, right? I batch those. I edit those videos throughout the day or throughout the next Tuesday, and then I schedule everything on Wednesday, right? So I batch things. It seems like I am showing up every single day, but I'm not. I'm not showing up every day. My posts are showing up every day, but myself, I'm not doing it. I'm not showing up every single day. So it's all about scheduling the content in batches to make things a lot easier for you so that you do not get overwhelmed, right? Yes, Rosa, you are right. Canva also has a scheduling option as well. Okay. And you know what, Rosa, do you think, is it for people who have free accounts? You know, if you have a free account, you can schedule as well. I don't know. Canva is adding all these awesome new features, and I have a paid account. I always tell my clients and my club members, look, if you're going to create Canva, I mean, if you're going to create graphics, if you're going to really concentrate on building your business, then Canva is an essential tool that you must have, like essential. And I always say that you should have the paid version because it allows you to do some wonderful things, absolutely wonderful things, right? So let me know, Rosa, is that the scheduling option is only for people who have the paid version? I don't think so, though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be lying. So let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is to outsource tasks that exhaust you. The investment will be more than worthwhile if it keeps you from long-term burnout. You remember when I said give those weakness to other people. Work in your strengths. This is what that means, right? Hire out people to do the things that are your weakness that or overwhelms you altogether. I have a virtual assistant that I absolutely love. I'm always saying Rosa is my godsend, right? Rosa is my virtual assistant. Absolutely love you. Rosa just said that yes, the scheduling with Canva is for pro accounts for the pay version. But look, guys, if you're not using Canva, you're sleeping on a rock. If you don't know about it, right? Go and look it up, canva.com, right? And sign up for the paid version. Miss Deborah says she just loves Canva. Yes, it just makes everything so easy. Like you can edit videos now in the Canva. Like you could do so much, right? Oh, and look at this as well. If you don't have the monies, right, to hire like a virtual assistant, which is fine. We all start at a level, right? There are tools out there to make that you have like your own AI assistant. So Canva is considered my AI assistant. Automation things are my AI assistant. The scheduling system that Facebook allows is my AI assistant, right? So you have to look at these things as assistants as well. So I outsource the actual scheduling and posting to Facebook. Okay. That's how I see it. I outsource the video editing and creation, right? Because I could hire a graphic designer, which is quite expensive because I used to be a graphic designer, right? But Canva allows me to have the graphic feel and create a beautiful brand for less than, I think, $12 a month, right? $9, $10 a month, right? If you pay annual, right? That is a form of outsourcing. So start small. If you don't have a big budget to hire a virtual assistant, then look at AI assistants, right? Again, tools that make your life easier, like Canva. Fiverr, you're right, Deborah. Fiverr is a great source as well, right? Fiverr can do a lot of great graphic designs. If you're looking for voiceovers, I use Fiverr for so much in the beginning, right? I still use Fiverr for certain things too, like my video intros when I didn't really want to do them myself. I just hired that out. Okay. I did my husband's, right? I just hired that out. So outsource tasks that exhaust you. The investment will be more than worthwhile. It keeps you from long-term burnout because you guys know I am not about having you burn out. I'm about us living our best lives, right? I'm all about you guys looking as fly as possible as you get older. Look, I'll be 51 next year. I don't plan to look 51. I don't plan to look 60 when I'm 60. Okay. So I know how to outsource things, use AI as my virtual assistant as well, and use AI as my assistant to help lift that load off of me so that I can live my best life and continue to look fly. My husband's probably saying, like, you're so crazy. Okay, so let's go on to number five. But before I go on to number five, let me know if I am providing value to you. Let me know if any of this stuff is making sense to you, right? Am I dropping some dimes? Too? Am I dropping dimes? Let me know. Let me know. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. Let me know if I am making sense. Is this making sense to you? And do you feel like this is possible for you to do? I know it's a slight delay, but let me know, right? Because this girl needs that feedback. She needs to know if you feel the love, right? Do you feel the energy that I'm giving you? That I am all about setting you up for success. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to set you up for success. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. So let's go on to number five. Number five is to network with purpose. Only take the time to build relationships with people who are important to building your brand, to brand building. Now, I don't have any problems with hanging out with people just to be hanging out. Okay. But my family will tell you that I don't know how the conversation is going to go. We're going to always end up talking about marketing, business, building something, taking our lives to the next level because I intentionally hang with people who feed my soul. Okay. I am purposely hanging with people that will teach me something. I don't care if it's about life, about relationships, whatever. I network and hang with people who build me up. Now, when I am in an environment that people are negative, people want to talk about people ain't about nothing, they want to talk about some reality TV shows, I'm gone. I'm like, peace out, right? Love you, but peace out. I need things to build my soul. Even when it comes to consuming content online and offline. If I am flipping through my Instagram and I see trash, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I immediately unfollow that person, right? I block whatever content's coming through because I am all about networking and bringing in info that builds my brand and builds me up. Because when I'm in that type of environment, my goal is to build those people up as well. Okay, so network with a purpose. Join organizations and groups that have the same goal in mind as you. Is that to build a better relationship? Is that to build a business? Is that to live a best life? If that's to lose and drop some weight, if it's to eat, whatever. Network and build relationships that work with what you are doing with your goals. Because all of that other stuff is a waste of time, honestly, right? I'm no typically I'm never like, that sounded negative, but I'm being real with you. I don't take in news because it doesn't feed me. News drains me. So when I get up every day, I take in content that builds and feeds my soul because that's part of my network. That's part of my virtual network. And so when I go outside the house, I am also going to be in an environment that feeds my soul. Even from the restaurants that we go to, my husband and I, we go there because those people feed us our stomachs, but also feeds our soul, encourages us, looks forward to us coming there, right? So I purposely build that, and I want you to do that too. I want you to take note of when you are in an environment, if it stresses you out, if it feels like it makes you feel small, then you want to run. I want you to run, right? And get out of there because I want you to continue to look for people and places that feed your soul to make you better, to take you to the next level. So let me say this. I appreciate you when you show up for me because you feel I provide something to you. You feel like I feed you in some kind of way, right? You feel like you are getting educated and feeling better, and your life is in turn going to be better. Your business is going to be better. So I appreciate when you show up for me like this, because that's what you're saying. When you leave comments, when you like my comments, when I see you, that says and solidifies to me that I am filling your soul up with something that is good. And in turn, when you leave comments, when you like, when you show up for me, you are feeding my soul. So I do this on purpose. I show up to network with you online on purpose. That's what I want you to do, because I know that I'm helping you build your brand and you are helping me build my brand. This is a win-win situation for the both of us. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me on this? Because I'm feeling you on this, okay? All right, so let's go on to number 6. Number 6 is to speak to your audience like you are one-on-one. It will lead to a sense of warmth and intimacy. Now, one of the problems that introverts have is that, or not necessarily a problem. One of the things that introverts really love is that one-on-one. Okay, because when you're one-on-one with people, we feel like there's a connection. And so when you are building your brand online, think of that one person that you're talking to. So when I'm looking at my webcam right now, I am looking at speaking to one person. That creates an intimacy. That's why I feel so comfortable speaking to my webcam. My webcam right now is all lit up, right? And I can see you. It's like I'm looking into your eyes, talking to you one on one, right? Because sometimes when I feel like I'm in a group, I get a little nervous. I pull back a little bit. But when I think that I'm only speaking to one person, right? When I got online, this was really, really, this was sort of hard for me, because as a teacher, as an educator for over 19 years, I could read the room. I could be talking to a student, and I could be teaching something on the board, right? And I can see the confusion in a person's eyes. And I can immediately can readjust the conversation, right? Or I could walk over to that student and say, "Well, tell me right now, I see on your face there's a little confusion. What is it that you're not getting from me?" Right? So when I got online, I couldn't do that, right? I couldn't see you. So what I learned from, I can't remember who taught, was this Jack Canfield, or did I learn this from Les Brown? I can't remember. But anywho, I realized that the camera is that one person. The lens that is the eyes that I'm looking to into you as I teach you and share with you my experiences on how to build my coaching business. So I see that this is now a one-on-one relationship. This is a one-on-one contact. This is creating an intimacy between you and I, because I'm speaking to one person. Because when I'm speaking to one person, I can tailor my conversation just to you. You are a coach. You are starting out, or you've been in this business for a little while, and you want to make this building your coaching business as simple as possible. I got you, girl. I got you. Right. So when you are leaving comments, when you are liking and stuff, I get that feeling of intimacy, right? It's like you are hugging me and say, "Girl, what's up?" Right? We are together. So when you are speaking online, I want you to think of you're speaking to one person, right? I don't even like to look at the numbers of people who are live with me. I don't even care about that. I'm only looking into the camera, so that I'm only speaking to one person. It just makes it easy. It makes it easy for me to be myself. Because I'm gonna say this to you guys right now, right? When you meet me in person, this is what you're gonna get. This is me. I might be a little toned down, okay? But when you meet me in person, you this is the true me. But when I'm in a crowd of people, and I feel like I honestly, in a crowd of people, I sit with my back against the wall, because I like to see what people are coming in. That's part of my some of my anxiety issues as well. But no, not neither here or there. But I like to be in the back of the room, my back against the wall, so I can see people, right? And I only conversate with people. Did I say conversate? Converse. I meant to say converse, because conversate is not a word. Excuse me. That's the Southern country person I became out. But converse with people who come to me. I will not reach out to people, right? And I could work on that, but hey, I'm staying in my boundary of area, right? So when I'm online, when I'm doing this with you here, I know that I'm trying to speak to one person. Although I might see the number say 3, sometimes I see 10, sometimes I see 15, but I'm only speaking to one person. And it makes it easier for me to show up as my true self. Okay. So I don't have to think about the numbers, right? So Deborah, thank you so much. Girl, I love showing up for you. I love it. All right. So that's number 6. Number 6. So let's go on to number 7. Number 7, and it says to let your uniqueness shine. Figure those qualities, that should say figure out. Figure out those qualities and let them shine like an extrovert would. Okay. So, like I just said, I'm going to shine with one quality, and it's that I laugh. I love to laugh, and I tend to laugh at myself, which is, hey, yeah, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at, right? And so I let that shine, right? I like to let it shine that I am straightforward with you. So I choose the qualities that are my strengths and I work with them as if I was an extrovert. So I think a lot of times when people hear me say that I'm an introvert, it is really confusing to them because they don't see that on camera. Because you see, I picked 2 things, to be straight with you and to laugh at myself. Those are my best qualities, okay? But when I'm in person, you don't get a chance to see all that because there's a lot of things going on, right? I'm trying to converse with mental with a lot of people, and so I don't get to have that same energy. Now, here's another honest truth that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to give y'all a little bit more face on this. Once I am done with this video today or batch down my other videos, I will be done with conversation. I will be done. Like this energy, because I'm giving it all to you today. So I work within my boundaries for a certain time period, and I'm going to give you my best self. So if I was to try to give you the same energy for 4 hours, I could not do that. I let my uniqueness shine as if I was an extrovert for a time period, right? For a short time period. So don't judge me on that. But that is the truth, okay? So we're going into the last one, which is number 8. Number 8 is to practice. Practice this to make it the best that you can be. It's worth powering through the discomfort. I'm not telling you to jump over, over a ledge into or over a waterfall. I'm just telling you to practice working in your strengths and do the best that you can do at the level that you're at. And as you continue to work on this, the better you're going to get. Now, I know probably haven't shared this in a while, but I'm going to share this to you guys, and you're probably going to be like, oh, I can't believe that. Oh my gosh, at least you're telling us lies. But I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. Look, guys, when I was in college, I took public speaking. And Lord, thank God. I think the professor just felt bad for me. I barely passed public speaking. I got a D in it. Or I don't can you get a D minus? I got a D in it. If I could show y'all my transcripts, I would. I was so nervous speaking in public in front of the class of my peers. Like I barely passed public speaking. But you know what? My first job out of after I graduated was a corporate trainer, which is so funny now because I was an awful speaker. But my boss at the time told me, he said, look, Elise, they don't know what you don't know. And if you tell people you don't know it, now they know. So don't tell them that. Practice what you are good at and then throw in other things that you're not, just in little dabs. And then practice that and then practice again. Because, guys, if you go back to one of my old YouTube videos, it was horrible. I was horrible, right? I didn't have this type of energy. I spoke in a way that was just, I don't know, just go back and watch them because those things are terrible, right? And you see, as I practiced, the more I did these videos, the better. Hey, when I started using StreamYard, I wasn't smooth like this with changing out my slides and all this kind of stuff. I was just fumbling over so many things. But I practiced because I knew that this was going to be part of my personal brand. That I show up and I teach you guys, right? I show up as my best unique self. It takes practice. So if you power through it with just a little bit, just a dab. I ain't asking you to jump over into the waterfall. I'm asking you to do these in little dabs, little steps, little baby steps. And as you go through and power through them, the things that you were afraid to do or felt uncomfortable will become natural to you. This is natural for me to do, although I do get a tad bit nervous before I go live because I don't know what's going to happen. But things do. But I power through it because I've done it enough. I've known I've had some hiccups. I know how to power through some of the mistakes. Got me? All right. So let me say this to you right before we end today. It is absolutely doable for introverts to build a personal brand online. I am proof of that. My clients are proof of this, right? When Rosa first started, Rosa would not do videos. When Rosa and I became was when she signed up for Coaching Business Simplified, Rosa was not doing no videos. Y'all, Rosa now dancing on reels, right? So it is doable for us to do this. Okay. It is also introverts have a special skill that make them excellent communicators and visionaries. You remember I said that I network with a purpose. Coaching Business Simplified club members is a network of community of coaches that are kicking butt. I purposely put that community together because I wanted other coaches to be part of this community so that they can build their businesses up, so they can become CEO coaches. I know that we are visionaries. I know that we are good communicators, that we can do these things. And I know you believe in them as well. Okay. So, as a quick recap, the 8 ways introverts can build a personal brand online. One, play to your strengths. Two, lean into comfortable communications, right? Set boundaries. Three, schedule content in batches so that you do not become overwhelmed. Outsource tasks that exhaust you, right? And that includes AI as well, using tools to make that easy for you. Network with a purpose. Don't be around a community of people that drag you down. Be with a community that uplifts you and builds up your brand. Number 6, speak to an audience like you are one on one with them because it makes it so easier to communicate. And number 7, let your uniqueness shine. And number 8, practice, practice, practice. Practice does not make perfect. Practice just makes it easier for you to get the job done. All right. So, again, as a reminder, today's show is sponsored by Coaching Business Simplified. It is the only business club for coaches. So, if you're looking for a community where you can build leads, get more leads, more sales, more clients, then Coaching Business Simplified is where you need to be. Go to alisemichelle.com/7 for 30, and you can join us for $7 for the first 30 days. And then after that, it's only $47 a month. You cannot beat that. That's less than a coffee, right? You can be building your business, a 4 to 5 figure a month business, by being part of a community, a network that helps you build your brand and your business the simplest way possible. All right. So, you guys, thank you so much for showing up for me today. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you, Kim. And for those of you else who didn't say nothing to me today, right? Thank you so much for showing up for me today. Thank you. I enjoyed. Thank you. I'm here. I'm so glad I'm able to provide you with awesome content and value so that you can build your coaching business, right? And so, if you could do me a favor, share this with others. Let other people know that you today attended the coaches corner office with Elise Michelle. Let them know that you got awesome, valuable content on how to build your online business. I appreciate you. I love you, and I will see you later on in the week. Have a blessed and awesome day. Peace out.